Hi everyone, welcome back to Jady Kreativ. In today's video, I'll be showing you 8 basic stitches that are perfect for beginners. Let's start with the running stitch. To keep it even, you can mark equal intervals beforehand. Begin by bringing the needle up at point 1 and down at point 2. Leave a small gap, then bring the needle up again. Continue this way across the row. At the end, push the needle down at the last point and tie off the thread on the back. Next is the backstitch. Here too, you can pre-mark equal spaces. Unlike the running stitch, you start at point 2 and stitch backward to point 1. Then bring the needle up to the next point above and stitch back down into the end of the first stitch. Continue until the end, then insert the needle just before the last point and secure the thread at the back. Stem stitch, mark equal intervals to keep stitches even. Bring the needle up at point 1 and down at point 2. But don't pull the thread all the way through, leave a small loop of thread. Then bring the needle up again halfway between points 1 and 2, pulling the thread up gently. Always keep the thread on the same side for neat twists. Continue by bringing the needle up at the next point, stitching back into the base of the previous stitch. Finish at the last point and knot the thread at the back. Next is the couching stitch. For this one, you'll need 2 needles and 2 threads, either matching or contrasting colors. I'll use contrasting so it's easy to see. First, lay down the main thread from the starting point to the end and secure it at the back. Then, use the second thread to tack it in place. The couching stitches can be close together or farther apart. And you can even make diagonal couching stitches. Finish near the end by tying off at the back. Continuing with the chain stitch. Bring the needle up at point 1, then down at the same point. Leave a small loop, then bring the needle up at point 2. And passing it over the loop. Pull to form a neat chain. For the next stitch, loop above, go down at point 2. And come up at point 3. Repeat this process until the end. To finish, secure the last loop by bringing the needle down just outside of it, and tie off at the back. Next is the split stitch. This stitch looks similar to the chain stitch but works differently. Start by bringing the needle up at point 1 and down at point 2. Then bring the needle back up through the middle of the previous stitch, splitting the thread. Continue this pattern, going up a little ahead each time and splitting the previous stitch. Finish by taking the needle down at the last point and knotting the thread at the back. Now let's try the blanket stitch. Draw 2 guideline lines. Bring the needle up at point 1 on the line number 1. Down at point 2 on the line number 2, slightly slanted. Then up at point 3 directly across from point 2, forming a neat corner. That's your first stitch. Repeat the same steps along the row. At the end, finish by taking the needle down at the top line and secure the thread at the back. Finally, the fly stitch. For this one, you'll need 3 guideline lines. First, bring the needle up at point 1 on the line number 1, down at point 2 on the line number 3. Leave a small loop. Then bring the needle up at point 3 on the line number 3. Slightly above the loop, letting the loop sit under the thread. This forms a V shape. Finish the stitch by inserting the needle down above point 3. You can make the fly stitch longer or shorter depending on the look. To create a row, repeat the pattern starting again at the line number 1, then the line number 3, and so on. At the very last stitch, Finish the last stitch by knotting at the middle line underneath. That's it, 8 basic hand stitches for beginners. I hope these techniques inspire you to start your sewing projects and make your creations look neat and professional. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Jady Kreativ for more creative tips and tricks. By the way, I'll also show you how to knot the thread before starting and after finishing a stitch. Depending on the fabric thickness, you can loop the thread once or twice to make the knot stronger. And this is how you knot the thread at the end of your stitch. Tie off with 1 loop for light fabrics or 2 loops for extra strength. And when trimming the thread, avoid cutting too close to the knot, or it might come undone. Tie a double knot. Here's a neat trick to separate embroidery thread without tangling. First, fold your thread in half. At the folded end, pick out a single strand and start pulling it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun ideas. Have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.